Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Geurillo, aka Twisted's editor, making my first video for the Modern Warfare 2 Elite gamers / Modern Warfare 2 Elite editors. This is a tutorial for a strange program that many of you may not be familiar with. It is called FinalCut. It is an editing program for the Macintosh computers, and only for Macintosh. I use it, I think it's great. I'm primarily a filmmaker, so that's why I have it. Don't hate on me, Vegas users. So, what this tutorial is about is, I'm sure many of you have seen montages where the editor syncs gunshots, such as from a machine gun, in this case an AK, with the beat from a song. And I know this isn't that great, but it looks something like this. Okay, so, I'm sure many of you have seen that done, but those were mostly, when you see them online, those are mostly done in Vegas, which is what most editors or montage editors out there use. But I know that I was wondering how to do that for quite some time, and only recently have I figured out how to do it. So, here goes. I'm just going to clear everything out from my timeline here. And also, I'm assuming that you have a basic understanding of Final Cut for this. So if you don't, maybe in the future I'll post some more basic tutorials, but for now this is just a cool little tip. Alright, so I'm going to bring in my song. It's a home disco edit. I enjoy it. Render that out. What the red bar means, needs rendering. And I'm going to bring in my selected piece of a dual commentary with DJ Bunton and Snipes for Kills, I think. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. I'm going to take out the audio because we don't really need it. It's just DJ Bunton and Snipes for Kills yelling about stuff. No offense, guys. So yeah, here's what we're going to do first. First, we're going to break up each individual shots from the gun. So what we're going to do is I'm going to select my blade tool, just press B on the keyboard, and we're going to go through it. And what we're going to do is we're going to select them by every time that you see right down around here. This little slide thing is about to come back. So, like, right there was a shot. Okay, so let's just take that out. Right there's a shot, so let's move back, take that out. Here it's a little bit confusing because the quality of the recording is not amazing. But this is just a proof of concept. So wait for the slide to come all the way forward, right before it comes back. Then blade and cut that up. Okay. And that's all the shots that they fire, or DJ Bunton fires. So, what I'm going to do now is, well, what you should do is that you should click on this little thing, this timeline layout pop-up. What you want to do is you want to show audio waveforms, and take away the show audio clip names because they just get in the way. And if you want to, maybe you can make your clips a little bit bigger so you can see the waveforms a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to move these all out of the way for now. So what we're going to do is we can see that each little of these spikes is, like these spikes here, these are all parts of the beat. So let's just listen and see if you can sync them up like in your mind. Looks pretty clear, right? Okay, so those are each beats in the song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put each gunshot right above those spikes in the waveforms. This may take a little bit of guessing and checking. So, just play around with it a little bit. But if you if you make it about right, it should be good. And remember, since these are so small clips, every frame counts, and the human eye and human brain can pick up on a lot of the stuff that you mess up on. So make sure you get it as close as possible. Alright, so let's see how it looks now. And then many of you are saying, hey Jake, that's not what we asked to do. We want to make it look like it's all in slow motion. And here is where I didn't know what to do originally. So, what I wanted to do is, if you've ever used Final Cut, you've shortened or expanded a clip. Like, you could just take this and drag it out. And that just makes it longer or shorter, depending on which way you drag it. So, what I was trying to do is I was trying to find a way that if I drag this out, like this, instead of just making the clip longer and adding more, like adding more of the clip onto it, it would just change the speed of it. So instead of having to go into change speed and changing around these numbers and all this stuff, I would just go and expand it, say I want it to be this long, but I want it to be only this stuff here. So it would just change the speed instead of changing the duration. So, well, it more changes the duration while changing the speed, but you got what I'm saying. Anyway, there's a very magical little tool that helps you do this, and it is called the speed tool. And to get to it, you just hit S 3 times, or you go and hold on to this right here, and you click the speed tool. And so what you do is now we drag the end of each clip to the beginning of the next one. Alright. Now let's render that out. So the orange one means it's a little bit of rendering. And so once that's done, let's check out how this looks. Alright. I'm gonna check it out one more time. Looks pretty good. It doesn't look as noticeable. It may be better to have a gun that doesn't have a silencer or suppressor on it, because that reduces actually the muzzle flash, so it doesn't look as visually or aesthetically good. But yeah, this is just a proof of concept. I have been Geurillo, aka Twisted Zedder. I want to say thank you to DJ Bun for giving me the chance to upload this, and yeah. So hope you guys can use this to great effect in your future montages.